For
Dope.
sure, for sure. But let's keep everything moving. Let's go to my homie Malachi for the motivational minute.
What it do, y'all? As y'all know, it's Black History Month, and it's also Valentine's Day weekend. Aww. So I'm going to give you guys a quote from James Baldwin. He's an American novelist. He said, "Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without, and know that we cannot live within." Let me read that again.
I like that, bro.
Love takes off masks that we fear we cannot live without, and we know we cannot live within. So what is this saying is that when you love unconditionally, that removes all flaws. Love is the gap between your shortcomings and being loved for who you are, right? So when you fully love somebody, when you fully express love, it takes off the mask and it reveals who you really are. And that's your motivational minute. So show some love and take that mask off.
Thank you very much for that, Malachi. Always dropping infinite jewels, brother. Appreciate it.
Oh, G ain't feeling that one, but he all right.
Hey, to each his own. I was trying to get to you on that one, but that's good. You put that together.
Harden not your heart, brother. Harden not your heart.
Take off your mask, right? So okay.
Yeah. Let that love shine through your heart, brother. Just right now, brother. Harden not your heart, brother. Harden not your heart, man.
What I took from that quote is that you have to let go of your walls, let go of your shit.
There you go, Dan. Exactly right.
How you let love in is once you finally take the mask off.
So wasn't he dealing with some sexuality issues too?
There's no issues, but he was homosexual.
Okay, so
we're not talking about his.
I'm saying maybe that's what that was correlating to. He was unleashing the mask of his sexuality.
Yes, that was a part of it. He had to get rid of his own.
What that was.
But issues. If someone has a particular choice, that doesn't make it an issue.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying back in the day, he was dealing with sexuality issues with being
as far as being comfortable with
during that time, being homosexual, being comfortable with it, having other people be comfortable. Because in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, it was not comfortable at all to talk about being homosexual. You know what I mean? During that time, so.
I see what you're saying, but I think it also relates to regular life, because when we have relationships, when we have people, it can be hard to let our insecurities down, let our guards down, and let love in, and receive love and give love back. You know what I'm saying? When you meet somebody and you're like, man, I kind of like this person. You first guard it so hard, but when you love somebody, just let them in. You know what I'm saying? And that love.
It's all different forms of love.
That quote describes describes me a lot. Like going back to what I was saying in our relationship episode, how my insecurities fuck up like potential relationships I could have had and shit. So yeah, I rock with that. Go ahead.
It's a horrible thing. We talked about this on the show, but I've never heard anyone just flat out be like, you know what, my girl beat the shit out of me because I know she loved me. You know what I mean? It's a form of love, even though it's an insecure. It's a deadly form of love where you getting abused, but you letting that mask down. You know what I'm saying? To receive an ass whooping, that's love all day.
They haven't let the mask down. The mask is them thinking that is love, but what they have to get to is that that's not love, and they got to love themselves first.
There you go, Dan. Very well said.
Who defines that concept of love, though?
Well, I think you definitely need to love yourself before you can receive love. Self-love, it starts with self-love, because if you don't love yourself, when somebody is trying to love you, you're not going to even know how to do it, because you're like, what is this?
Good point.
I'm just talking shit, but in the middle of me talking shit, I guess I'm widening the scope of what people perceive as love. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody getting their ass whooped, we clearly know that it's some self-worth not there.
Right. Self-love.
It's a lot of people that know that, I need to work on me, but they don't. But they look at somebody tagging the fuck out of you as a motherfucker that loves you. when you know in actuality that's not the case. So
and that starts with
we
that
know
self-love.
that's not love. Then
no, what I'm saying, I'm bringing that to light. You know what I'm saying? You know, about unleashing the mask. That's what I meant by that.
And that still starts with like that person getting tagged up and they accepting it. They have, like you said, some self-worth, which is self-love. Because if that person loved themselves and put that their self at such a high value, they wouldn't accept just anything, regardless of who it is, you know. And I just want to say, I love you guys. I love you, brothers.
Yeah, I love y'all too.